Hey everybody, Robert Foho here with Max Value Processing. I'm going to show you a very simple way to use ChatGPT to generate leads for your prospecting efforts in merchant services sales. One of the biggest challenges that agents have is just generating leads, right, and generating opportunities. A lot of that can be alleviated by some market research and by understanding what you're pitching and who you're pitching it to. So one of the things that I do with new agents is I try and help them get a deal as fast as possible. And one of the best ways to do that is to leverage dual pricing and to target specific businesses. One of those businesses that dual pricing works very well with, right? So by dual pricing, I'm talking about a mechanism, a differential pricing model, whereby the cost of processing is offset for the merchant by passing that on to the customer, right? So dual pricing works very well in specific environments, and one of those verticals that it works very well in is or are auto repair shops. So what I usually encourage agents to do is listen, use dual pricing, and let's target specific businesses that are amenable to that pricing model. And one of those, as I mentioned, is auto repair shops. So in back when I was in the field, what I would do is I would either go on Google or use my CRM tool to search for specific businesses that I wanted to target. ChatGPT makes this a lot faster for you. And in a matter of a minute, you can have a list of target businesses that you can go out and prospect. So let's use it here and let's do that. Now, a couple things to remember with ChatGPT is you need to be specific with what your prompts are. The more specific you are, the more helpful the information is going to be that it generates for you. You can't, and this segues into my second point. ChatGPT is not going to replace everything you're doing. You have to think of it as a complement or an augment to your efforts. It's an enormously helpful tool, but you can't rely on it to do all of the work for you. What you can do is rely on it to save time and to enhance what you're doing. Okay, so with that being said, let's dive in here. Now, let's say you're an agent, right, and you're looking for auto repair shops to prospect. So what I would do is, let's say, so I live in southern New Hampshire. So let's say I'm going to pick a town that I'm going to go prospect in. And let's say I'm going to go to Lowell, Massachusetts, right? So Lowell is about 10 to 15 minutes south of me. And then I'm going to ask ChatGPT to please prepare a list of auto repair shops in Lowell, Massachusetts. But I want to be specific. So I want 20 auto repair shops, right? I want to spend the day hitting up auto repair shops. And I'm going to ask it to include the address and phone number for each shop. Let's say I want to call them first, but I usually just go and pull the door. Okay, now I'm pretty specific, and I know what I want here, and this should give me a list that I should be able to grab and go with, right? Or I can then take the information in the list and put it into my CRM. So let's see what it comes up with. All right, so it's giving me something to start with here. So I've got Town Line, Tire and Auto Repair, and remember, in merchant services, we want independent businesses, right? We don't want huge franchises or huge national chains. That's a little bit more difficult to prospect because the decision maker isn't always there. You want independent businesses, local independent businesses to start with. And so I have a few here to work with. I've got Town Line, Tire and Auto. I've got CP&T Auto, George's Automotive Services, Ray's Automotive Service, McNamara's, Dunleavy's, Low Auto Service and Sales, Performance Plus Auto Body, Insurance Collision Specialist, Brazusa Auto Repair. And this looks like it's less than 20. And you can easily fix that by saying, please generate a list of 10 more shops, right? And it'll give you a few more. Yeah, Roadrunner, Pelletiers, WF Auto. So I've got something to work with here. I've got quite a few shops here that I can then go and put into my CRM. Now, notice that ChatGPT makes mistakes. I asked for it to give me the address and phone number, and it didn't do that, All right, so let's make this very, very simple. Okay, I want the addresses. So please provide the addresses for the shops listed above. Beautiful. Now, I've got the addresses, I've got the names of the shops, I've got the addresses, and it even provided the phone numbers now. So it's almost like it just went and it overcompensated for the prior omission of the phone number. And this is now something that I can work with, right? I have concrete information, I have concrete leads. I know I can get, you know, I can get I can make some progress with these shops. I just walk in, I pitch dual pricing, I go right into that pitch, and I know I can have some good conversations if I have the decision makers present. So this is a very simple and easy way to use ChatGPT to generate leads for merchant services sales.